morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
Welcome back, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Yes, it is Taco Tuesday. And no, Jay is not going to eat any tacos for us today. We've been trying to get him. He is just too small of a meal for him.
As long as you say Burrito Tuesday, shit.
Tuesday.
Any place in the mission, I'll get one. Any place.
If I know for a fact, if we didn't go as hard as we go at the gym, then you have a better chance of seeing Jay eating tacos. But because we go so hard, like tacos ain't gonna do it for us. So.
Nah, I'm not eating 20 tacos while we're on live. 20 tacos. That's serious too. I probably won't even be full after that.
Right. Anyway, welcome back to another Average Day Joe show where we give you your daily dose of sports, breaking news trends, trending headlines, crypto updates, movie of the day, daily horoscopes, and even a conspiracy theory to get you thinking. All right, so let us start our show with some Jay Did You Know segment and see what we got for Jay today. All right, Jay, did you know that today BlackRock was hit by a $52 billion withdrawal from a single client?
Today?
Yep.
No, I did not know.
Yeah, man. $52 billion withdrawal by a single client. And
$52 billion?
$52 billion, and it dealt a big blow for them. They were like, oh, okay, like they didn't want that money gone, because that shows a lot of.
That's a shit ton. $52 billion? Holy shit.
Yep.
Jesus.
I think it was like a management company that put their money into it. You know what I mean? I don't think it was like one single person's like worth. It was just like some kind of other.
That's a lot though, man. $52 billion?
Yeah.
Jesus.
$52 billion. Gone from BlackRock. So that's why BlackRock might be a little bit light on their next portfolio when they're showing their monies, how much they have.
Yeah, I feel it. Damn. That's tough.
Let's see here. What else we got? Jay, did you know that a Walgreens manager got convicted of attacking suspected shoplifter in San Francisco?
He got convicted of it because he attacked?
So yeah, the San Francisco District Attorney's Office says a 49-year-old Hong used keys to attack the suspected shoplifter on March 19th at the Walgreens location on 18th and Castro. The shoplifter shoplifted a bottle of shampoo, and dude took out his keys and whooped his ass with his keys.
Hey, somebody got to teach someone a lesson. I've been at Walgreens 1,000 times, all different ones, and I've seen it go down, like especially in Westboro, where I just had to get a couple things a few months ago. I don't even go to the store no more. But. Yeah. Dude, I was in there and I was just getting a couple things like normal, and then all of a sudden, dude, this dude had a backpack, and I was like, "Great, vagrants in here, bro!" All of a sudden, bro, like I know they called the cops because I've seen them in there before. Dude, these two cops, South City, just went and just mollywopped this dude.
Damn.
Took the backpack filled with everything you could think of.
Yeah.
And then just took dude out. And I was like, "Good, I know I voted for that."
Right.
So, but yeah. Using keys to attack? Hey, you got to teach someone a lesson.
Yep.
That's different. He was probably an old man, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's going to go box, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to use what you can have.
Right, that's the only way.
That's what I mean.
Jay, do you know that there is a California northern town in California that has been voted best town to visit 2 years in a row now, and is the only town to have that honor? It's like a little thing through CNN that CNN does, but no town has ever had it where 2 years in a row it was named best place to travel to, and it's a town just north of us. And it is not Napa.
It's north of us.
North of us.
How far north?
Like 90 miles.
90 miles from us? Oh damn! I don't know.
50 miles from us. About 50 miles from us.
I don't know.
Yeah. That city is twice in a row ranked now to be the best city to travel to is Petaluma.
What?
Petaluma, brother.
What?
CNN, and this is done by CNN.
Are they crazy?
I don't know. Petaluma got it going on, I guess, man.
I've been to Petaluma. Have you? Of course you have.
Maybe they're
There's
trying to
nothing
say.
in Petaluma. There's
Maybe they're trying
nothing
to
in
say that
Petaluma.
the Napa outlets are in Petaluma or something. You know?
Yeah, but I mean that's it.
Yeah.
There's way better cities on the way there. Way better on the way.
Yeah. I guess they're just doing like quality of life. Like they're putting all these like different like things together, and they're saying like Petaluma is like one of the nicest places to
Bro,
visit.
we can name like 5 on the way there.
Yeah, but I mean, we know places that CNN would not know because we live here all our
No, but
lives.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you could go. You could just name Sausalito, Mill Valley, Larkspur, Tiburon, all the way on the way there. Like, oh, that's way better than Petaluma.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, man.
Exactly.
They're joking, right?
I
That's pretty funny.
know. Jay, did you know that Panasonic just opened the world's largest EV battery plant in the United States?
Where?
Kansas, of all
Oh, in
states.
Kansas. Okay.
Uh,
Stop. Stop.
let's see what else
Stop.
we got for you.
All right.
Jay, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out, there's a store that's like basically going bankrupt and is closing down the last 18 locations it has.
Come here.
I'm trying to figure out what
don't do
store that is. Oh, okay. So, Jay, did you know that Big Lots is officially out of the retail game? No more. They are going bankrupt and closing the remainder of their stores.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like
Big Lots.
it's kind of like a Kmart type thing, you know?
Oh, I don't know. We don't have that out
I
here.
don't think they had them in California, but I remember seeing them like in other places.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Lots. Okay.
Jay, did you know that you can get a used Mercedes EQS EV for Toyota Camry money?
I didn't hear you. For what?
EV says they got
No.
you seen Mercedes, the EVs they have or no?
No.
Oh, okay. They got these sedan EVs. They look really nice. And Mercedes usually costs like over $100,000, but now it looks like you can buy them for pretty much what a Toyota Camry would cost you because the EVs always kind of lose their value quick, you know?
So they're selling cheap EVs and then expensive cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you can buy a
I get
Mercedes
it.
cheap if you ever decided to maybe compare, if it could drive itself and you can compare it to a Tesla, maybe it would be worth it type thing, you know?
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Jay, I don't know if you're going to get this, but did you know that iPhone Fold is coming soon for next year?
The iPhone what?
Fold, kind of like my phone, the Fold, where it's
Oh,
going
I
to be
don't
like a
know.
tablet.
Oh, so it's like a 2-in-1.
Yeah, like what I
Okay.
have now, where like it opens up and then you can like have it as a tablet. You know?
Got it. I didn't know.
What do you think? You think that's something that's going to interest you? Would you want a tablet type phone or not?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
you don't like the big screens.
I don't feel the need.
Yeah, no,
I don't feel the need for it.
I feel it. I feel it. Jay, did you know that Lucid just launched an update on their software where now the Lucids are hands-free driving and there's more software updates to come soon?
I believe it. There's a good amount of Lucids around here, so
Yeah,
it makes sense. They got to compete.
exactly.
They got to compete. That's kind of cool though. I didn't even think of them as for AI and stuff. So that's very interesting.
Exactly. Jay, did you know that California has lost up to $3 billion in cap and trade revenue over the past year, says the report?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
3 billion?
$3 billion in lost, bro. And I guarantee you a big chunk of that is going into Newscom's pocket.
New
You
scum.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they lose the money because why? Like, bro, we have like, what are we, like the fourth or fifth in like domestic imports and shit? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we're losing money. Like, how does that work? I don't know.
Yeah. He
Let's
has
just
something to do with it. We know that.
pockets getting lined up and we losing money.
We already know he has something to do with it. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. I am going to. Okay, so let's do a top 10 for you, Jay. But before we do that, what's up, Infinite Improbability in the house? They say you are going to be background noise when I weld. Everyone wants to be a welder until it's time to do welder shit. Oh, that's true. That is true.
Welding's hard.
Welding is very hard.
That's some hardcore. You don't think AI would be welding? No?
AI welding? Could be, yeah.
That's what I mean. No, I was talking to infinite improbability.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because AI, I feel will take over everything. I think AI would be perfect for welding.
I mean, yeah. If
With precision and everything. Yeah.
If AI can do stuff like that already, and I know you're going to report on that soon, so I don't want to.
That's what I'm saying. I think welding would be a GIF for AI.
Easily. Yeah, I think so.
And the game is we're good. So whenever we good. Just letting you know, man.
And we got Rasta Chan in the house. What's up, Rasta Chan? He said they say Big Lots is a Walmart, but smaller and more for miscellaneous items.
Oh, no shit. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, that it makes sense we don't have that out here. We don't even have Walmart where we live.
They couldn't even have Kmart couldn't even compete. I'm surprised that the Target is still up and going,
Where here?
Yeah, remember?
That's because Target has a monopoly here, man.
I'm not saying that's the only reason why they're still able to do what they're doing.
Well, yeah, Target is major out here, but I mean, I don't think Target's gonna have to get rid of some of their stores anyway.
Yeah.
Look at Amazon, bro. Like I talk about this with everyone, dude. I don't even go to the store no more. I don't even go to the grocery store anymore. Yeah. I know Target tried to implement groceries, but bro, they have just out here alone, dude. There's 4 right here.
Right.
Just like Walgreens, there's 4 of them. Like damn. Imagine. I'm not even including San Francisco.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, they're gonna probably have to get rid of some of the stores soon. I'm sure. Because Amazon's just they're heating up, bro. You know that.
Bro. As soon as we start having robots delivering, it's over.
Oh, it's beyond over for sure.
And they're gonna have so much more money coming into their business. They're gonna be able to expand so much more, further, and it's just
yeah, for sure, without a doubt.
And Rasta Sean makes a good point. They say robots couldn't do welding unless they were on a production line. That's a question. And then they say underwater welding. Ha.
That's a good one right there. I didn't even think of that.
That is true. I didn't think about that either. Yeah, underwater welding. That's something that's a very specialist type.
Yeah.
So I'm sure robots. They'd have to make underwater. We just started to make robots, so I'm sure they're not waterproof yet.
That's what I mean. As soon as I was just about to say, as soon as they start using waterproof stuff to make the robot, then it's done.
Exactly. then we in that movie iRobot for sure.
No, we're already going to be an iRobot soon.
Oh, I know.
We're already there, bro. Like we're like China already has robots everywhere. We're coming up with our Elon's robots in the next, within this year. And then obviously every one of the companies is going to have their own robots.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like their own AI, they're going to have their own robots. That's a fact.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
So, Jay, when there is a lot of AI coming out now and all these things, the one kind of business that's going to be expanding, just because that's exactly what's going to be happening, is that the kind of businesses that are going to be coming out is going to be data centers. There's going to be a need for more and more data centers, because when you have robots and stuff, then there's going to be data that needs to be collected from everything. And it's not just robots, but anything that's going to be online. It's going to have a data center that needs to collect data from it. So if you're looking into the future and you want to move somewhere where it's kind of going to be like what Silicon Valley is in the Bay Area, but you want to kind of move somewhere where you think it might be the next big thing, a lot of people should be looking into places like a data center, because these data centers, they're going to be popping up all over the place, which they already are now, but they're just kind of under the radar. So to find out where a lot of these data centers are going to be built, you have to look at the 10 most cheapest electricity states. So I'm going to go with you, and we're going to say the 10 US states that are positioned with electricity to power these AI data center booms.
That's easy.
Okay.
That's easy, man.
You already know?
Yeah, the whole middle of the United States.
Well, that's true. That's true. But you got other states that can handle electricity, pretty well. So
And we're not on that list.
maybe not us. Other people. Other people are.
That's what I'm saying. We're not on that one.
Yeah, exactly. And Rasta Sean says, "What up, my Polish brother? Much love from your favorite Irish New Mexican." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my boy. I was just talking to him right before the show.
Oh, no shit. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
Cool dude. That's my boy. Yeah, we met in New Mex, and
Oh,
this
New
dude,
Mex. Okay.
yeah. But then I moved out of New Mex, and he moved out of New Mex, but we still keeping in touch. So
Oh, that's cool. That's what's up.
yeah, definitely. You'll meet him one day. I'm sure you will.
Showing love on the show. That's what we like. Slide through anytime.
Exactly. So for your top 10 states where you have the cheapest electricity that will be able to handle a data center, at number 10, we're going to have your state of Washington. Washington has an abundance of electricity because they do have a lot of waterways and a lot of hydroelectric power sources in that region. So that is your number 10 spot. Your number 9 spot, New Mexico. New Mexico is the 7th largest generator of wind energy. So number 9 would be New Mexico. It can handle a lot of data centers. Number 8, we have Montana. Montana is home to the western end of the North Plains Connector, a 420-mile, 525 kilovolt transmission line that will connect the eastern and western U.S. electrical grids for the first time. This is a $3.2 billion project funded in part by the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law of 2021. So Montana can handle stuff like that. At number 7, we have North Dakota. North Dakota enjoys the cheapest electricity of any state, roughly 30% cheaper than in neighboring Minnesota. One reason the U.S. Department of Energy says is that the state has abundant supplies of coal and natural gas. So that's why North Dakota has the cheapest in the whole United States. And number 6, we have Idaho. Idaho was early to the data center sweepstakes, landing Meta's massive Kuna data center back in 2022. The roughly 1 million square foot facility is expected to begin operations next year to fulfill Meta's promise that the center will run on 100% renewable energy. So Idaho got it going on. At number 5, we have South Dakota. South Dakota is meeting the voracious demand for energy with a heavy reliance on renewables, especially wind, which accounts for 55% of the state's electricity generation. At number 4, we have Utah, where our boy Isaiah is at. While coal still accounts for nearly half of Utah's electricity generation, that is down sharply from 75% a decade ago. The Utah Office of Energy Development says its strategic energy plan differs from energy policies in many other states because it prioritizes the human consequences of its actions. So they care about the environment in Utah. That is for sure. Let's see. I think we're at number 4. At number 4, we got Wyoming. Wyoming is a coal country, home to about 1/3 of the nation's recoverable coal reserves. So you do have a lot of energy that is able to be, produced in Wyoming. And then getting into your top 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, am I on top 3? I'm sorry. I think I skipped. All right, I actually went one over. So that was number 3. So yeah, my bad. Wyoming was number 3. At number 2, we have Iowa. Iowa, no state gets more of its electricity from wind than Iowa. So Iowa gets more than any other state. They get their electricity from the wind, which is crazy. because the coal was their dominant source until 2019, but now it accounts for less than a quarter of the state's electricity production. And at number one, the number one state for your electrical data centers to be able to get powered for cheap electricity would be Nebraska. Nebraska offers America's most reliable power grid at among the lowest cost. The Energy Department says Nebraska is the only state in which all electricity providers are owned by the public, either through public power districts, municipal power systems, or rural electric cooperatives. That's pretty crazy, huh?
That was an easy list.
You kind of knew it all.
Not all, but I mean, all those states are all the states that are very. Oh yeah, I figured.
Right, for sure.
Not much going on, you know.
And we got some chats to read. So Infinite Improbability says, my background is in cybersecurity and data science. I am doing career enrichment in welding. There is already visual models for welding, visual models that adjust weld beads on the fly. And it's Japan.
Oh,
and it's Japan that is leading in robots. China and Korea are leading in AI.
oh okay.
And Rastashan says, it is windy as F in New Mexico. Yes, it is. I do remember that. Rastashan, you know what's kind of crazy is now I'm starting to see a lot of news reports of those, like, I forgot if they're called, I know they're called like Haboobs or Habibs or whatever they're called. But I never used to see those in New Mexico. Like those were really always in like Arizona, Phoenix. And like this year, for the first time, I was seeing like weather reports that you have these things coming through New Mexico now too. Those like huge dust storms, you know, like I never really heard it. They were like for sure in Arizona, and I was in one in Arizona. But man, it's starting to happen in all like throughout like the Southwest area now with all these haboobs. I think they call them something like that. That's what they're called. Infinite Improbability AI says, you do what? I got that joke from Pixar's Cars. He has a piston cup. He did what in his cup. I'm from Idaho. You do what? I'm Bangladeshi. You are going to do what do Ladeshi. What to Ladeshi. And it's kind of like a tongue twister. What do you just
right?
What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the 33 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you every day. Rastashan says, oh yeah, dude, they're new to New Mexico, Middle East windstorms. We get dust devils, but never kaboos. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I was just like, it was literally like happened like less than a month ago, and I was like, you know, in Cali, and they're like, yeah, one is going to be going through New Mex, and I was like, holy shit, like that never used to happen because elevation-wise and the kind of dirt or like sand that's in New Mex, it's not like super loose like in, you know, like desert, like, you know, New Mex elevation is not, it's like high desert, so it's kind of different. It's not like as dusty as other parts, but yeah, I guess it's happening. All right, let us move on with some sports trends. And I know, Jay, you got some scores to go over in the MLB, and we also got the home run derby, I believe, right?
No. That was yesterday. No,
okay.
Today is just the All-Star game.
All-Star. Oh, that's all that is today is All-Star game. Okay.
Yeah, just an All-Star game. So the All-Star game actually, National League was winning. You know, they were winning the whole game. And the American League came through and they tied it up in the ninth. So, yeah, so it was 6-6. And then what they did was they had a home run like swing off basically to see who would win the game. And it ended up the NL won the game. Obviously, I didn't get to see it because our show started. So, but the NL won. They won 4-3 in home runs. Yeah. So So they ended up prevailing, which they should have. They were winning the whole game anyway. Right. But yeah.
Did the one dude who we reported on yesterday hit any homers today or not?
Don't know. I didn't. I've been busy. I didn't even get to watch the game. Yeah, I didn't get to watch any of the game or any of that. I was checking in my gas. Had to do a lot of things. So yeah. I only got to watch when I was cooking, just very little, and yeah, I didn't even get. I just saw that they were up. The National League was up. I was like, oh, okay, cool. They got in the bag, and then as I was finished cooking, I was like, oh, damn, American League just tied it. And then it went into the home run thing, you know. But I had to obviously we started our show.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, but yeah, hopefully they put on a good show. I'm sure they did. That home run derby yesterday was a great show. So hopefully the All Star game was good.
Yeah, I'm not 100%, but it looks like in the AL All Stars did not hit any home runs, and it looks like the NL actually hit 2 home runs by
No, that's not accurate. I know when I know the American League hit that even the guy from the A's hit a couple himself. He hit
home
two or three
runs.
himself. Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
in the yeah,
You're
because
right.
I actually saw him batting when I was feeding my dog. I was getting my
Oh,
dog fed.
yeah. It's
Right.
from what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm even looking at the right thing, but if I am looking at the right thing, it looks like in the AL, it looks like Brent Rooker hit a home run.
Yeah, he's from the A's.
Oh, okay, so yeah, he's the only one that looks like he hit a home run for them.
Yeah, he hit a couple.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he hit a couple. And yeah, man. So
But then in the NL, it looks like you got Pete Alonso that hit a home run, and Corbin Carroll hit a home run as well.
yeah. Are you talking about in the N?
Yeah, yeah. That's what it looks like. I don't know, like I'm saying, because I'm just looking at the score. It says 6-6 final today, but I might not be
Yeah,
looking
that's
at
what
it.
I'm saying. So it was 6-6, and then what they do is they had a home run like swing off right
Oh,
after.
okay.
Yeah, like a tiebreaker.
That's probably what it's not showing. Then is that?
That's what I mean. So the tiebreaker is who hits more home runs. Like they got six
Oh,
people up, and they all go up to bat, get a few
right.
swings. Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir.
um, Infinite Improbability says there has been dust storms since 1930. The book Grapes of Wrath talks about them. They were called the Dust Bowls. Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. That was crazy times. I remember like seeing some like documentary about it, and a bunch of people moved out west because of that, because they wanted to escape that. That was like an 8 year like dust bowl or something, and it was just it looked like sad. Rastashan says Rams winning Super Bowl. You already know. Um, I don't doubt it, but Jay over here, he's a big Patriots fan, so he might say otherwise.
What happened? What happened?
Rastashan says my boy is a Rams fan, so he says Rams winning Super Bowl. You already know.
When? When is he
This,
talking about? Next season?
yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
Why let me ask you, because I know you know football. Do they have the potential with the people they picked up? Do the Rams have potential or no?
No.
No. Why? What do you see in their game that's not going to give them that?
They're just not strong enough in the NFC. There's
You don't think
better
so?
teams.
Better teams.
Yeah, there's too many better teams. It's like when you tell me the Raiders are going to win, there's just too many better teams.
Yeah. Who's their like who's in their division that's like harder that's like that can like
The Rams?
Yeah.
You have obviously you have the Niners.
Uh-huh.
Niners are always good year in year out. You have the Seahawks who are rebuilding, so I don't think they're that great.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals, they're 50-50.
Oh, okay.
You
But
know,
out of those teams, Rams are the strongest though, right?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You think but Niners lost a bunch of players this season, so they're not going to be the strongest out of the Rams. I think Rams will be stronger than Niners.
I don't know who's going to be strong in that division at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really don't.
Gotcha.
It could be a toss up, but I mean, he's talking about winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't think they're winning no Super Bowl.
Definitely. Definitely.
That's what I mean. If they make it to the playoffs, cool, but I see a lot of other teams better than them. That's my personal opinion. You know,
Right.
you know, that's just me though.
But you're not saying, are you? I know you're a big Patriots fan, but you know that it's going to take a couple seasons for them to rebuild and get back up to that
Who?
spot. The Patriots.
It's going to take them about
Do you think they're going to have what
3
it
to
takes?
5 years. 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, it's a rebuild.
Yeah, they don't. They're fresh rebuild. So they just got they've been rebuilding everything from scratch. They just got a brand new coach. Obviously, he was excellent linebacker for the Pats. He won a few chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So a few Super Bowls with Mike Vrabel. Remember, you thought he was going to coach the Raiders? Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you remember. So, but yeah, so they're rebuilding perfect. Yeah, I give them 3 to 5 years before they're back up because that's when the Bills took over everything when the Patriots lost Brady. And the Bills have yet to actually win the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
They've been the strongest team besides Kansas City in the AFC, and
Yeah,
they just can't get it done. Year in and year out, they choke every year. So,
damn.
you know, yeah, I don't know why. They just choke.
Right.
I don't know why. They've choked ever since I've known them when I grew up,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they went to the Super Bowl that many times and just lost every time. So,
Right, right.
yeah, but yeah, I don't think the Rams are winning the Super Bowl. Sorry.
Infinite Improbability says, would have rooted for the Rams if they did not leave LA. I would have been better off than rooting for the damn Raiders. Uh,
I remember when the Rams were in St. Louis. Remember they played the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Someone
Yeah.
had to take out the greatest show on turf. Had to be the Pats. Pats Nation, baby.
And Ralph Deshaun says, Dust Bowl was in Oklahoma, but not in states like New Mexico and Colorado. Yes, that is true. That is true. I think it might have been going over like some of the border of like eastern New Mexico and maybe a little bit of eastern Colorado, but not like not through the whole state. Um, all right. So yeah, that is our baseball news. Do
Yes,
we have
sir.
any other sports trends, or is that it?
No, that's it. That was just an all-star game today. The games will start back up on Friday. All the MLB games.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
there's a few days in between now. Wednesday, Thursday, they got a couple days off, and then Friday they'll start
Yeah.
up all the regular season games again.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, that is our sports news. Let us move on into some business news and let's talk about the CPI inflation report that just came out and let's see where we are standing with this. Let me pull that up real quick. So, guys, it says inflation picks up again in June, rising at 2.7 annual rate. The consumer price index, a broad-based measure of goods and services costs, increased 0.3% on the month, putting the 12-month inflation rate at 2.7% in line with expectations. Core inflation picked up 0.2% on the month, with the annual rate moving to 2.9%, with the annual rate in line with estimates. While the evidence in June was mixed on how much influence tariffs had over prices, there were signs that the duties are having an impact. Apparel and home furnishing prices rose, though vehicle prices fell. President Donald Trump used the report to initiate another call for the Fed to lower interest rates. Um, yeah, it says that the consumer prices rose in June as President Trump's tariffs began to slowly work for their way through the U.S. economy. The consumer price index, a broad-based measure of goods, increased zero point 0.3 on the month, putting the 12-month inflation rate at 2.7%. Excluding volatile food and energy prices, core inflation picked up 0.2% on the month, with the annual rate moving to 2.9%. So yeah, it just looks like it's going up a little bit, but it was highest starting in like 2021. Like I don't, you guys can probably see what I'm looking at, but starting in 2021, that's when everything like started raising. And as of right now, we were year over year in between 2022 to 2023, we hit an inflation of like 9%. We were like pretty damn high up there. And ever since Trump has kind of come into office and things are starting to go down and now they're just like steady. I mean, this is 2022, 23, where it was at its peak and then just kind of started going down. A lot of it probably has to do also because of COVID, why it went down. Nothing to do with the Biden administration and like they like did something to help us. I think just a lot of people stopped spending during COVID, and that's why it kind of had this sharp, drastic downturn. But even up till after when Trump got elected, it looks like it has still gone down even further. And yeah, look what Trump is doing. He's still calling for the Fed to lower interest rates on top of that. So yeah, man, I think we're in the right path. We're doing the right thing, and it's definitely waking up the economy. It has been, so that's good. I think that's good. That's a good report for us. And that is our business news. Let us move on, and we can talk about some news with Jay. What you got? Yeah.
Gavin Newsom, always in the news, man. Oh man.
He wants to be president.
Basically,
He has to
I
be.
well, he's very popular, so I'm sure one day he will. But basically, so him and Donald Trump have some issues always going on. But he had he had an interview and he was talking about this is exactly what he said. It's a weakness masquerading as strength. That's what I don't like about this son of a bitch. And forgive me, I know he's the president of the United States. He calls me new scum. How do I explain that to my kid? And I'm telling you, man. He also went on to state half of our agricultural and 41% of our construction workers are illegals. The interviewer said, "Do you feel that they're taking American jobs?" He said, "I don't see many people like me jumping at those jobs." Well, so new scum, man. This guy, bro. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I don't like the feud he always has with Donald Trump,
Yeah.
but you know, there's just some people in the world that don't like each other, man. You know what
You
I'm saying?
know, and give it granted, he is right. There is not going to be a lot of people that are legal here who are going to be jumping at those jobs. Not because those are not jobs that people don't want. Those are because right now those jobs are not paying anything that is worth it for somebody like a blue collar person or somebody like that to come
Yeah,
in and try to get that kind of job. And
of
that's
course.
because of all these immigrants that we have in this country, and they create like a market of cheap labor.
Yep.
And because of that, you know what I mean? Like people don't want those jobs because who the hell wants to get paid $25 an hour to be building buildings and like risking your
Yep.
life and stuff like that? You know what I
I
mean?
know.
So yeah, but I guarantee you, like once all this like deportation, all this stuff goes, and you're not going to have all these illegals that you can hire for cheap labor, what's going to happen? You're going to be forced to raise the rates of the pay so that you're going to have all these experienced people coming in
Yeah,
taking these jobs, and of course is going to also make like probably building production and stuff like that go up as well. But that's the cost of doing business. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you
I
want
agree.
skilled labor, you're going to have to pay more, you know?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
What about the other part of the question? How
What's
does he
your,
explain to his kids about being called new scum?
yeah.
How do you explain it? How's he going to explain it? I think it's hilarious, actually.
He's just gonna have to tell the kids the truth. I was a scum at one point, and I'm trying to better my life now.
That he's
Yeah,
that's hella funny because I actually have so much dirt on that guy when he owned clubs and bars.
I know. I
But
bet.
yeah, so that's kind of funny.
Rasta
But
Sean
yeah,
says, "Ice, ice, baby, hell yeah, man, bringing it back, bringing it back." Um, ice, ice, baby. He's probably talking about like the deportation shit too. That's 2-1, a 2-1. He's giving us. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's kind of crazy. So he's calling out Trump now because of all this. Because he
yeah.
called
Well,
everybody
that's
called him
he
news.
does he does this every few
Yeah.
weeks, every month. So it's nothing new.
Right. He's just trying to get attention. That's all it is, man.
Yeah,
He's trying to be
he
the
always
best.
does something.
So he's trying to get the attention, to do
He always has something to say about President Trump too. Always.
right.
It's nothing
Exactly.
out of the ordinary.
Yep. Yep.
I just thought it was hella funny. I was like, this guy, dude.
I know. Ross LaShawn says, "You and my German grandmother are inspirational, coming from high hostile nations and making a new and growing the legal way. No matter the race, illegal is illegal." Very true. Very true.
True
Yeah.
story.
I mean, when we came to this country, man, we had to do all legal process. Like we had no handouts. My mom had to get a job at like a freaking. She was a nurse in Poland, and they weren't able to take the same education that they got in Poland and bring it to the U.S. Like you had to go through the system all over again, learn English. Not only that, but then on top of that, you have to go back to nursing school. Like you have to redo your whole life. And yeah, we had to do it. So it kind of sucks even for me. Like you would think that I would kind of be like, oh, I sympathize with the illegals, but no, because they're getting all free handouts now, and us taxpayers who did it all the legal way, we're the one that have to like pay for these people now, and it's like that kind of sucks for us, like why are we having to be put in this kind of situation. So yeah, definitely, man. Rest Sean. Definitely, my brother. All right, let us move on. I guess a while back, I don't know if you heard the story, Jay, because we didn't report on it, but it looks like there was like um, I guess there was like a shooting death of an American Idol supervisor and her husband inside an Encino home. I don't know if you heard about that or not.
I don't know. Doesn't sound familiar.
But basically, they made the arrests. I guess they finally found the people who did it. So this was in Encino, California, which is where that movie was filmed back in the day. Remember that movie?
Oh yeah, Southern
What was
Cal.
what was the name of that movie? I forgot, bro.
Encino Man.
Encino Man. Oh, duh. So Encino, California. That was a good movie, man. Encino Man. That was with
Dude, I haven't seen that in so many fucking years, dude. Holy shit. That was a good movie, man.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, that was
dude, I haven't seen that. Oh my god, it's been so long.
I know.
That's a great movie. It'll be going on up there soon.
One of these days.
When I'm able to find it, I haven't seen that in so long. Jesus.
Right. But it says, an arrest has been made today in a deadly shooting of a longtime award-winning American Idol music supervisor and her husband in their multi-million-dollar home. It says that. So yeah, it says TV series. It was the deaths of Robin Kay and her husband Thomas DeLuca. So that's who passed away. They were murdered. It looks like. Officers responded to a request for a welfare check at the home on their address on Monday. So this was. It looked like it might have been done over the weekend. This murder, and that's where they found the two victims with multiple gunshot wounds. The suspect was identified as 22-year-old Raymond Budarian of Reseda. Detectives believe he has no relationship to the victims. He was allegedly burglarizing the residence while the couple came home, and he shot and killed them during a struggle. Sources tell ABC there is no evidence he is related to any burglary rings and was not working with anyone else. They believe it was an isolated event. Police say the suspect has no history of burglary, and he does not even have a criminal record. Damn, that's crazy. How do you not have a record for nothing, and then you just go and kill two people? Like, I don't know, man. Sounds a little bit suspect to me. It might be a little bit this.
Could be very suspect, taking out someone's credibility.
Right.
Who knows? Could have multiple stories with that. That's crazy.
Exactly. But it says that he was identified using surveillance video from outside of the residence and some other forensic evidence found at the scene, and that's how this man was identified. So but they did arrest him. He is detained now. Luckily, thankfully. So man, these people, let them RIP to them. It sucks that they had to be put into that kind of situation in their own home. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's move on and get into some technology news with Jay. What you got going on with this AI?
AI, bro. So basically, we were talking about robots, right? A robot just completed the first 100% accurate surgical procedure. No human intervention at all. Pretty impressive, right? It was gallbladder surgery.
Oh, okay.
So gallbladder surgery, the precision was just excellent, and it's obviously a significant leap forward in robotic surgery, which is, like I said, it's coming, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right.
But that's I was reading, I was like, holy shit, man. That's obviously robots aren't going to make mistakes, they're going to be very precise with everything,
Right.
So it's going to be very interesting in the future when they're going to be doing all the ones with the medical procedures.
And how does that, so basically, is it like a doctor like telling the thing what to do, or
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Okay.
I know that the robot was trained by the researchers, and then they said it performed the gallbladder removal surgery with a level of skill that was just 100% accurate. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder how they're, because every person is different. The skin is a little bit different, and different places.
But it's a robot, so robot can It's like in the damn movies. I'm guessing lock in, analyze. Okay, right here. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
very accurate.
Uh,
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I
yeah.
mean, wow. That's just to me. I'm like, wow. I'm in awe.
I got a
Me,
feeling they
I'm someone who believes. Like I know you probably don't, but I believe in robot precision, meaning like even with AI driving, I trust that way more than human beings on the road. I would trust robot precision in surgical stuff as opposed to human hand, human error. That's just me. You know, not everyone feels the same. I feel like that. I don't know why, I just do. That's how I feel.
that's probably how Google came up with that name. They're probably like, oh yeah, we're gonna trust AI robots to drive us way more than humans. And then they're wait, say that again. And then they're like, we're gonna trust them way more.
It's
No,
just
just
it's the truth, bro. It's the absolute. That's probably exactly how they came up with the name because it's just the truth. And just witnessing it, I see it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, obviously, I don't witness doctors with their, doing surgical procedures and stuff, but I can only imagine that, so many in a day, your hand's gonna get tired. Think
yeah,
about it. It's like someone who cuts hair. If you cut in the 12th person of the day, your hand is probably tired. You
right,
know what I'm saying? It's just like the people on the road. Like if you've been driving 12 hours in a day, your 12th hour is gonna be like, oh fuck this, I'll go. You're gonna cut corners.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So that's just the way I see things. So
right,
I was just like, I was impressed when I read that. I was like, oh shit. I knew that was coming though. Remember, we've seen it in the movies,
yeah,
many
yeah.
movies. Remember?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So that's yeah, man. It's gonna be that's they're gonna be using that a lot coming up soon when that's perfected. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know what I mean? So that was yeah, kind of crazy.
All right, well, yeah, AI's coming, man. It's taking over. What are we gonna do?
I'm not mad about it. I can't say I'm mad about it.
You know. You gotta get prepared now. I mean, especially like with us, like we report all the time, like it's
Yeah,
taking over. You gotta get into jobs that are like
yeah.
a little bit more secure because a lot of people are gonna get left out, so we
But
definitely need to.
think about it. That's surgical. That's surgery. Like that's big time. You know what I mean? We were
Yeah,
talking. We've always reported on lesser, like the other type of jobs. This is a big ass job.
yeah,
That's kind
exactly.
of crazy. You know what I mean?
And infinite improbability says it's going to be useful if we ever need to remove the xenomorphs after they lay a chest burster in our stomachs.
A what? I was like,
If
a
we ever
what?
need to remove the xenomorphs, XENO
Okay. All right.
after the chest burster.
All right.
I pick when like that kind of stuff. I just picture a freaking Terminator. You know what I mean? When the robots are like fucking killing all the humans and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be.
I remember
Hopefully, it doesn't.
Terminator.
Hopefully, it doesn't get to that. We
I
don't
don't think
need
it'll
Sky.
get to that. Like I said. Oh, you're talking about Skynet?
Yeah, because they already have a Skynet, bro. Like that already
Yeah,
exists.
I know.
So that's
Well, that's
crazy.
what I mean. Movies. They always use movies as like for the future.
Yeah,
That's why when you talk about like even Terminator right now, then you talk about iRobot. We already have this technology. It's just about them
right.
releasing it to us.
Which they
That's all it
already.
is. We've had this technology. They're just
That's all I'm
releasing
saying.
it to us now.
The
That's
technology that we know of today, they already are about 20
yeah,
years advanced more than what we
always.
actually have here and that we know of.
That's what I
You know
mean. Now they're starting to release it to us. Like you said, this was already 20 years ago. Already, minimum.
exactly.
To perfect it and release it.
Yep.
Yes,
It's
sir.
kind of scary if you think about it, man.
That's just how it is, man.
Yep. Yep.
The elites run the world, bro.
That is true. All right, guys, that is our technology news. And now we can get into some celebrity news. There has been a death in the celebrity world. This is not like a real big celebrity that you all probably know about, but I am going to report because it is a trending topic. So, if you ever seen the movie Annabelle about the doll, You remember that? Remember that movie, Jay?
Yeah,
Annabelle.
there's a couple of them.
Yeah. So I guess that was kind of based on a true story, supposedly, and it looks
Yeah,
like the paranormal investigator who investigated the whole Annabelle doll thing just died.
oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And he
Was it a
didn't. He was
mysterious
younger.
death, or was it
He didn't
just
look like an
how,
old guy or nothing.
how did they die? Was it mysterious, like, you know,
I
or
know.
was it just a regular death?
This is the thing. It doesn't say how he died.
Oh,
So
well, that's not helpful.
yeah, it does not
Never
say
mind.
at all. It just says that Dan River, a Connecticut paranormal investigator and one of the handlers of the famed Annabelle doll, died suddenly over the weekend.
That's a trip.
But he just died suddenly. So
That's very interesting.
yeah. So Riviera, a Connecticut native who has cared for the doll made famous by the Conjuring movie series that was based on the work of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Annabelle is an endless source of fascination on social media, according to her handlers, because of the haunting stories that surround the doll. Riviera was part of the group from the Nesper on tour with the Annabelle doll in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania this weekend. It is not clear how he died. Dan truly believed in sharing his experience and educating people on the paranormal. His kindness and passion touched everyone who knew him, the post said. Bro, if they're not saying how he died and he died all of a sudden, bro,
Something mysterious.
I think the damn doll must have killed him, bro.
You never know.
You know what
Have
I'm
you
saying?
watched
He
The
was
Conjuring and all that, or no?
some of them. I don't remember exactly which ones I watched, but I
Oh,
definitely
okay.
watched
Yeah, they're all very similar.
exactly.
It's
And
just like, yeah, paranormal.
right. And Infinite Improbability says, I was referring to the movie Prometheus. A woman used a medical pod to remove the alien from her
She's
stomach
right.
be- before it burst through her stomach. The aliens from the movie Alien, it's called as xenomorph or xenomorph.
I love that's actually a really good movie, Prometheus. So Prometheus is actually before Alien.
Oh, okay.
So so when you watch it and then towards the end you'll be like, oh shit, that's how the alien came about.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh, I do remember that scene. That was kind of crazy because she did it on herself, like you said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Sigourney
actually a
Weaver?
really good. No. Prometheus. So this took place before so like it came out after, but it takes place before the actual Alien movie. Like,
Oh, okay.
it's basically how the alien came about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause yeah, so it was kind of a trip. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Yeah, because you had a being from another planet. You know what I mean? That was
Uh-huh.
just big being. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it ended up going up against the alien, kind of going up against it, but then created the newer alien that's in
Damn.
the Alien series. It's a good movie. I actually have not seen it in a while.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. Brought back Prometheus. That's a good one, man. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That didn't even cross my mind. Wow.
And Infinite Improbability says, I heard the Annabelle doll was at a museum, had to be kept locked up because it kept moving.
I heard that too. I actually heard that too.
That's crazy.
That's just, that's a whole nother world, the paranormal and all that,
I
that's a
never
whole
heard of
nother world. You didn't hear that?
I never heard of no actual doll moving and they had to be locked up type shit. Like
It's Annabelle. I thought you said, didn't you watch the Annabelles? Or
I
no?
didn't realize it was actually that true. Like I thought there was a lot of like BS in it.
Nah,
So
man.
this is
Come on,
like the
man.
real life Chucky that we got then in our hands.
Yes.
So why haven't they burned this damn doll already, bro? Like they need to
Because
burn
people
this.
don't do that type of stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Fuck
Like,
that.
fuck.
You burn, dude. I'll be burning that whole museum to the ground if I knew that shit.
I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if you want those problems on your hand, man.
I don't know.
Usually the person that does that, they get all the fucking recoil, let's say,
I'll pay.
So
I'll pay a meth head to do it. Fuck
just go to the TL, bro. Downtown.
Exactly.
Downtown
So,
SF. Here, I'll give you $100. Go burn it.
right. Go burn it. And when I watch Annabelle come out of the fucking flames with a knife and shit, attacking
Oh
his
fuck.
crackers.
I'm out, bro. I'm outie. No,
Oh man,
thank you, bro. That'd be crazy as fuck.
I know. Infinite Improbability says Prometheus was a prequel to the movie Alien. Yes,
See?
it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That was the word I was looking for, by the way. Prequel. Exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent film, bro.
Definitely. Got to check it out. Got to check it out. Shout out to the 45 people watching. Let's move on and get into some Elon Musk news with Jay. What you got for us?
Mr. Elon. All right, man. Elon always in the news too, man. So basically, I was watching yesterday. I was watching Hummer EVs and Cybertrucks, and I was like, okay, this cat on YouTube was reviewing them. You know what I mean? Seeing which one was better, this and that. And I saw in the Cybertruck they had the thing in the back, you know, in the area in the back of the truck where you can charge other Teslas. And I was like, oh shit, that's kind of dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, this one owner says he usually travels, you know, and he leaves. He has a shitload of electric vehicles, you know, and basically he's trying to start like a little business that pays $50 an hour, and like he's basically trying to use his Cybertruck to charge just electric vehicles, which he can do technically because his Cybertruck can do that. It's very random, right? I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
But he owns the Model S, X, Y, and all of them, and like he's like, but he's charging $50 an hour by using the Cybertruck to charge like electric vehicles that need to be charged.
Oh, okay. And so how does that work? Is that like a big power grid that can like charge it fast, or how long does it take to charge?
I don't own a Tesla, so I don't know. I know that the Cybertruck just has that feature on the back where, you know, like it can charge other Teslas. So I don't know. I actually don't know because I don't own a Tesla. I don't know how good it is. You know what I mean? Like, but it says he says the battery on the like he basically charges people that has the battery when it's about to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see why, if you have a full Cybertruck, that you know, like that you couldn't charge multiple ones. I don't know.
No, for sure. It says right here, I'm kind of reading the article. It says that you can charge up to 30% in like 2 hours.
That's not. Is that bad? See, I don't know. I don't own electric, so I don't know.
It's not supercharger speed, but it's definitely something to get somebody out of like a pickle if they're in the jam.
Oh, like so it'll charge them up enough to where they could drive to one.
To let them like get to a station and stuff. So like so basically you got 2 hours, so you're making $100 to charge for 2 hours. Not a bad deal.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So 2 hours out of your, so let's say you do that for 8 hours a day, so you're making $100 every 2 hours. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So he has like because he has to go and charge his like Model Ys or something. That's what he said. You know what I mean? So
no, that's cool. It's a cool little side gig, you know, that he came up with.
Well, I mean, the fact that you have a Cybertruck and you could go charge whoever, that's kind of a trip.
No,
I don't own one, but like that's the easy way to make a quick 50. You know what I'm saying?
Even like if you have a Tesla and you run out of like energy, like you can't call a tow truck service to come and like give you a charge or a boost.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
To like a charging station, you know.
And I've seen that. I've seen the gas-powered trucks towing a Tesla to it.
Like, a lot of people don't know how to gauge, like, you know what I mean? Like,
but I've seen that, which is hilarious to me. Yeah. Your battery dies. Oh, but you have the gas-powered one come and tow you.
A lot of people don't understand when you get to like 30% on your Tesla battery, that's when you start looking for the damn chargers, not when you get to like 10% and then you're like, shit.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's gnarly, dude. Like if you're at 10% or 5%, and then like, you know, it's like, hey, maybe I should look for a charging station. And then it just done. That'd be kind of crazy.
Like one time, I think I got down to like 3%, and I was like freaking panicking my ass off. But I made it to the charger. I was good.
Yeah, but lucky you're out here. There's a charger on every block.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit,
exactly.
There's a charger on every block out here.
That's true.
You know, it's easy. And I heard like watching that video with the Hummer EV and the Tesla. They said the Tesla's so easy to charge. Just plug in. That's it. Trying to do the Hummer EV, like going in either the Tesla charger, which you need an adapter, or even like the EV Go that had the 360 kilowatt one. It takes time. Like you have to do it through the app. it's like a little process. Like the
Now,
Tesla, you just plug in, done.
I had both. I have a Tesla now, and I had a different electric car that did not use the Tesla chargers. And
Yeah.
I would never, ever in my life go back to not using a Tesla charging
But you can
station.
still use the Tesla charger. You just need the adapter.
But not all.
According to dude with the Hummer EV, he said, yeah, and he said most of the Tesla supercharger they all have the adapter on there, but he
Right.
said some of them you can't take off.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, yeah,
and most
that was
car
weird.
manufacturers still don't have the capability yet. So like GM, the GMC product, yes, it already has the adapters, and I believe so does Ford. But like
Okay.
Hyundai, Kia, all these other companies, they still don't. They don't allow access to the Tesla charging stations. You know?
Oh, so like the little company, okay, the smaller
Some
companies
of the
basically.
companies are still not doing that. So you got to like pick and choose which ones and only do it what's worth it. But you know what is probably crazy? A lot of people don't talk about this, and I'm not 100% sure, but I got a feeling that if you're not a Tesla, you're probably going to get charged a little bit more for using a Tesla charging station. You know what I'm saying? That would just make sense to me. You know?
I don't know. I just know when he was doing the Hummer one, he said it charged cool with the Tesla charger, but he said the other one was faster. The 360 kilowatt EV 24, though he had to drive hella far to it though. It was like a specialized EV one that went 360 kilowatts an hour or something. But it also cost like what was it, a buck 80 to charge the Hummer.
Right.
Like it was hell, like, and it took about an hour and a half. That's a big ass vehicle though.
Yeah,
But it also has a mode on the Hummer, I think, that I believe it said you could go like 800 or 900 miles. I can't remember the exact mode. But I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. That's insane.
Right.
But yeah, so I was on YouTube and I watched a whole video of this because, obviously I may delve into the whole electric thing next year. Maybe. It's a maybe,
So check this out. Tesla is charging owners of other EVs roughly 35% more per kilowatt hour, according to rates listed on the company's app.
Yeah, it makes sense but it also said it only goes up to 250. The Tesla's charger.
That's
what. So that's
there is some out here that are doing 350.
Oh, okay. So it is like that one that he drove to with the EV one that went 360. Because he said the Tesla ones only were 250. That's probably where he was.
So they have like where I live by Whole Foods, those ones are only 150. But then if you go to the if you go to the ones that are by the I believe is the Embassy Suites in Burlingame, they have like a whole thing of them. Those are 250. But then they just built these new ones right on El Camino and San Mateo by Burger King and Hillsdale Mall. You know, on El Camino right there.
Oh yeah.
And they made those 350. So we have choices here.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole area, there's chargers everywhere.
But being an EV owner and knowing about Teslas, if you're not charging at home for the most part, and you are basically just relying on supercharger network, you definitely don't want to go and charge all the time at the 350 ones because that's going to deplete your battery over time much quicker. So you want to go to the slower one. So like I purposely will go to like the Whole Foods one where it's only 150, even though I have the choice of getting the 250 or 351. And that way I'm assuring my battery to last longer. I'm also going into like two Whole Foods. I'm doing my shopping. By the time I get out, it's pretty much done and I'm ready to go. So it's kind of like a win-win situation,
I get it. Okay, so you're maximizing your time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's literally maybe like 7 minutes slower than like the fastest one. It's not
That's really not bad.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like a huge significant difference,
That's not bad.
Yeah, and you preserve your battery and you get to keep your car lasting much longer, so that's a good thing.
Got it.
All right, let us move on and get into Jay's movie of the day.
This was a good one, man. I haven't seen it in a long time. I saw it. It came on when I was setting up, and I was like, man, like it probably started even a half hour before, but I was like, I haven't seen this movie in so long. It's a great film, dude. Great film.
By any chance, is this called Saving Private Jeff?
Yep, Saving Private Ryan, bro. This was Honestly, when I saw this back in the day, I thought it was one of the best like war films I had seen.
For sure.
Like the way they filmed it and everything, I was like, God
Uh-huh.
damn, man! Like the scenes, one of the best war films I've seen, bro. Like I
Definitely.
love this movie. Was great, dude.
Yeah, it was.
It didn't have too much of a story, honestly. Like like you know what I mean.
It did, but it was like,
Well, I mean, it's very simple. The story, like
yeah,
you can't get more simple than like you have a battalion commander. It's after World War II. You're behind German lines, and you get a call. Hey, blah blah blah. You got to save this guy, Private Ryan. All his brothers have died. You got to go get him and save him. Oh,
yeah,
so why? I was like, that's it, and that's basically. But the war scenes, oh man, fucking spectacular, dude.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the stuff they set up, try to get in the heads of, oh, we're getting attacked right here. We got to set up right now. Oh man, it's awesome, dude. I feel like we're all the damn video games. I feel like this is where they got their shit from.
Right, right.
Like, man, what a movie, bro. And the cast in this, oh my god.
To that movie, to this day, man, there's a scene in that movie where like I still think about it and cringe every once in a while.
What?
Remember the scene where dude
Don't say
basically
it.
was, huh?
Don't say the poon scene.
The
The
poon?
scene that makes me very pissed off.
I'm
Not the
pretty
scene that
sure it's
makes me.
gonna be the one. So this is where they're wrestling and the dude basically sticks the knife into him like slowly, like after
Uh-huh.
just that scene, bro. Like up to this day, I'll sometimes think about that scene and it makes me
No,
cringe.
that's the same scene I'm talking about. But do you remember the dude who's standing on the fucking stairs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
didn't do anything?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my god! I just wanted to. He deserves a bullet through the dome, bro. How
yeah,
dare
for
you
sure.
do that?
But he did get the retaliation at the end of it all. He still got
Okay, but bro, you just watched basically your boy die, and you're standing there like, what a
he wasn't a
poon,
soldier.
bro.
Like, he wasn't a soldier. So I
Oh,
mean, there's no,
what is he? What is he? Oh, I'm just gonna give everyone their damn. You got to be somewhat of a soldier. Come on,
he
man.
he
You don't
wasn't, and that's
just.
the whole thing. He wasn't a soldier at all, and
I'm not buying that. He's still a part of the damn battalion.
he was chicken, and he got
Yes, you don't
here.
do that.
Yeah,
That's rude, bro.
but
That's hella rude.
yeah, but like luckily that dude let him live. Like
He
gave
shouldn't
him.
have. He
I
shouldn't
know.
have. I was surprised he let him live. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, he's can.
Yeah, yeah,
I thought he was gonna be like, tick, done,
right,
just for
right.
standing there. Like, man, that's the only reason there's a minus -0.1 or -0.01 off this movie, because I want to punch that guy in the face for doing that.
So
I knew you
9.9.
were gonna bring up that scene when you said it too.
I know. See, so it affected you too, not just me.
Yeah, and not even the part of the killing, because I get it, but just standing there and just, oh my god, how dare you, bro? You let your boy die, basically. He could have saved him easily. Dude, just put a bullet through the dude's head, bro. Nope.
Right.
All he had to do is just, okay, cool, I saved him. Thank you. Nope. Just stands there. Oh god, that was the worst.
Right.
Absolute worst part of the movie. It was so bad and makes me so mad that it's definitely a great part of the movie.
Right.
I'll give you that because of how mad. Look at how mad I get, and the emotion takes over just because of that one little scene.
Right. That's funny.
What a great movie, bro.
So you're rating it 9.9?
Yes, for that one fucking part, because I want to punch that guy in his face. He should have never done that, dude. You don't do that, especially if you have your brothers with you, bro.
Right.
Like you're going into war together, and you just stand there and let one of them die, bro. Oh my god, the trust, bro. So rude. Oh man, that just makes me mad, bro. It really does, bro.
Who should we do our movies on?
Fuck. There's so many people to pick from, bro. Just you could pick anyone in this one. Who?
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't think we've done his movies.
Yeah, I don't think we've done any of his movies.
He had a good part in this movie too.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit! It's about to be the part.
I know.
Oh my god! I don't even want to watch it. I'm not watching it.
Oh, everybody
This
else get to see it now.
is fucking irritable, dude. This guy, dude. Oh my god, I don't even want to watch it. All right, it's the one
So,
part I hate.
Tom Sizemore movies. What is your favorite one? Oh, he has so many good movies.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Jesus, man, he has a shit ton of movies, bro. God, Jesus. I'm gonna go with my favorite one's gonna be I'll say between this and Heat.
Heat. Okay.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Heat
Good
and
movie.
this, they were both excellent films. I'm going with that.
Right. Definitely. Okay. And what about underrated?
Yes. Underrated, I'm gonna say just because he only played a little part in it, but he was funny. Passenger 57.
Oh, okay,
Great,
nice.
great film. Great film.
Yeah.
You know, he played like the I forgot, it was like he was like the director of like the security company. Great
Right.
film
I
though.
remember.
But yeah, he didn't have a big part. If you didn't watch it, you wouldn't even know he's in it. But that's
Right.
one of my favorite movies growing up.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
used to watch all the Wesley Snipes movies, and I used to think Wesley Snipes was a badass. Like, okay, I see you. You know what I
Me
mean?
too.
He was like a one man army with a lot of things, kicking people's asses.
Right. No, that's for sure.
What a
All
film,
right.
bro! This was a great film, bro. Jesus.
It was. As far
What is your
as
favorite?
as far as my favorite movie of his, I'm gonna have to go with the classic, Natural Born Killers.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what?
That's a good film. I haven't seen that in a long time. Holy
I
shit.
know. That's a
I don't even
crazy
remember
movie.
him in that. That's crazy. You're right.
Crazy movie. But a
That
good
is a
one.
crazy movie. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And and when it comes to my underrated movie, you might have not seen this one because it is underrated, but I've seen this one multiple times, and I really love this movie. I don't know why, but I really love it. And that one would be Dreamcatcher from 2003.
Dreamcatcher.
Yeah, you never seen it, huh?
It's not the one where they're in like in the snow, right? No?
Uh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then there's like an entity that's I
yeah.
don't
Starting
remember.
takes over like one of their brains or whatever, and like he has
It
to
is
come back.
that one. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have seen that.
Oh, you've seen
No
it? Okay.
shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's what I mean. It takes hold of one of the guys.
yeah, exactly. But remember the dude. The dude made him like get into a car crash, and he like was able to like use his mind to
Yeah.
separate himself from the entity and stuff, and he locked himself
God, I
up.
don't even remember him in that. He was in
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
No shit. I do. I haven't seen that movie in fucking years. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
He was Owen. I think he was one of the four friends. His name was Owen.
So he was
Tom.
one of the four people. No shit.
Yeah.
I don't even remember him in that. Wow.
You know, Morgan Freeman and Donnie Wahlberg were both in that movie.
I know. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
I didn't know Donnie Wahlberg was.
Yeah,
But
Donnie Wahlberg was in that movie,
that was a
bro.
great. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in so many years, man. I
Dude,
just
Donnie
remember when I
Wahlberg.
watched it.
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg was Duditz. He was the dude that was the dude that took out the alien at the end of it all.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
the special kid, remember? Who they had as
No,
a
I
character.
don't remember.
Yeah, so remember there was like a special friend.
Yeah.
His name was Duditz. So Donnie Wahlberg was that actor when he
No
was older.
shit.
When he was older, obviously. When he was
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, okay. I was thinking when he was younger.
no,
Okay.
when he was an adult.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. I remember that. Okay.
That's honestly that's one of my like that is a go-to movie for me when it comes to like scary movies. But it's not that scary.
It's not even
It's not a
scary.
scary movie. But the way that they made it, like it's kind of an original. Like it's not something that you see in scary movies a lot of. And
No, it's different.
it's a different. It's not like a scary movie. It's a different. I'm sure if you like seen it with like if I was to show my wife would be scared of that movie. But it's not like a scared where you're like, oh my god, or like what's gonna
Yeah.
happen next. You're just like, damn, the sophistication of the movie, like what they
Yeah.
thought of, like I mean, I think that's where that kind of movie shines. Dreamcatcher.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in so long, bro. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
no, it is a good one. It is. I like it. Infinite Improbability says that he was paralyzed with fear. We don't know how we react in high stress situation. I have seen grown-ass tough guys cry out of Mama Under Fire. He's talking about the movie Saving Private Ryan when we're talking about how the dude
Oh,
killed
when
him.
dude was standing on set. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not buying that. If you with your brothers in war, you better be prepared to fucking die for your brother in war.
Infinite,
You don't just sit there and watch one die. No, I'm cool.
Infinite
It's fucked up.
Improbability says, even if he had experience in combat, shell shock ain't no joke. Easy to say someone should have, could have, would have from the comfort of your own couch.
Nah, fuck that. I'm fucking pulling a. He had every chance to pull a gun and just blow dude's head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. I get where he's going with that, but I'm not buying with that. You're gonna let your brother die from a knife, and you have fucking rounds? No, fuck that. I ain't buying that.
Infinite Improbability also says Dreamcatcher was okay. Expected a little more from Stephen King, though.
I'll give him that. Yeah, but that was a good movie.
It was
I
a
have
good
not
movie.
seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, and I totally agree, though. Infinite Probability, yes, because it is a Stephen King movie. I definitely would probably say there should be, like, there was a couple parts that were like super simple, like where they started attacking all the aliens and they just kind of ran. Like that's kind of was a little weird type thing, but it was a good movie. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I definitely enjoyed it. I watched it more than once, and it's not one of those movies where you watch more than once and you're like tired of it. I can watch it if it's on. Like I wouldn't mind watching it again, type thing. So it was okay. It was an okay.
I haven't
movie.
seen that movie in so long. I forgot about it.
And we got SC Unk 15 in the house from Instagram, and they're asking what movie is in the background. Yeah, we were just we were Saving Private Ryan. We were just talking about it. So yeah,
Hell yeah,
it was in the background. That's the IG.
Yes, sir. Oh, did it just finish?
Yeah.
Oh, just finished, huh?
Yep.
It just finished, man. It just did. It's all good.
And we got DTW in the house saying, sheesh, what's going on, DTW? Hope all is well. Hope all is well in your mix.
Oh, it didn't finish. You know what's crazy? My energy, like, so I have this energy to me. My TV felt and my cable felt so strong that it turned off, and that part is over now. I didn't even touch it, as you know. I was right here. It turned off, and that part is over with now. Because I was so like, I wanted to just jump in the screen and just strangle dude for doing that. That's that energy, bro. I'm telling you.
Big energy.
I honestly thought you were gonna go with Black Hawk Down. I really thought you were gonna go with that.
But then I totally forgot about Dreamcatcher, and I really liked Dreamcatcher. So
no, it's good. No, that was a good one because like I said, I would even like. I haven't seen it in so long, at least 10+ years.
Yeah, exactly.
So I definitely have to rewatch it. It's been a long time.
Right.
You know, I just remember the iconic. Remember when they had the trailer and they had the guy go. You know, he was all like this, and then he started smiling hella crazy, and then took off.
Right.
Yeah. Shit was
It
crazy.
was a good movie, man. It was a good movie. Like it made you. Like there was some crazy shit. Like I remember when the dude was on the toilet, like the dude that they picked up the hitchhiker.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was kind of like, oh my god, like what the hell is happening here? You know, like crazy shit. Great. All right, guys, let us move on. That was our movie of the day, which we were watching Saving Private Ryan, and we did our movies on, was it Tom Sizemore?
Tom Sizemore. And that just so you know, that cast was one of the best casts I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I bet you a lot of people didn't even know Vin Diesel was in that movie before Fast and the Furious.
Right,
remember, he died. He died in the middle. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Hell yeah! A lot of people didn't even know Vin Diesel was in this movie.
Oh, I know.
What a film, bro! What a film.
That was a good one. It was a good one. All right, let us get into some crypto news with you guys. Let us see what is going on in these markets because we did have the report today for inflation. So let us see what the markets are doing because of this report. Just give me 1 second so I can pull it up because my internet is working a little slow right now. Jay has too much energy and he is fucking my internet off. Well, my shit got hella slow all of a sudden, bro. After your shit happened.
I'm telling you, that's that. My energy when I'm telling you, we were talking about that part, man. That part really just gets to me.
Oh, I know. I know.
It really does.
All right, guys. So we got your Bitcoin. It is sitting at 117,872. It is up 0.16% over the last 24. You got Ethereum, your largest altcoin. It is up 3,145. It finally broke out of that 3,000 range, and we are up 5.85%. So it does look like some of this money is trickling down into the altcoins now. Your fear and greed index, we are at 68 greed. So it does look like we kind of went from like, I think it was at 70 greed yesterday to 68. We are kind of going back into that neutral territory. So that just means that people are taking profit, and there is some people that are putting a little bit less into crypto, or they're just degenning into the altcoins now. But we are still in Bitcoin season, not altcoin season. So yeah, as of right now, we're just kind of just starting to get all that progress up. We just hit 120 in Bitcoin yesterday, and now there's a little bit of relief, but I do see us shooting back up, maybe past 120 pretty soon here. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.71 trillion. We're up 0.99%, so we're almost up 1% over yesterday, and how much money is coming into the market. Your top 5 trending coins, number 1 is Ethereum. Number 2 is the THE, and that one is up 44%. Number 3 is Pengu, PENGU, which is up 5.65%. Number 4 is Shiba Inu, which is up 5.3%. And number 5 is SEI, SEI, which is up 4.92%. As far as your top 5 gainers for today, let us get into that. Just give me 1 second because my internet is very laggy. So let me pull that up. Top 5 gainers. Oh man, why does it not want to pull it up now? I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second, but yeah, this is not working today the way it should be. Huh? That is so weird. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. We are live, uncut, and raw. So basically, this sometimes when we are like that, then yeah. Things do not want to work how they should sometimes. All right, here we go. Leaderboards. Okay, coin market cap. Sorry, guys, I have to reset this real quick. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, I kind of lost the top 5 gainers. I might not even be able to go over it because this is just very laggy. Okay. Here we go. Looks like we are back up. Number 1 for your top gainers, we have the one, the only CADX. CADX is up 1,500% in the last 5 years. Number 2, we have Snowy Owl. Snowy Owl is up 1,209%. Number 3, we have Bula on Base, which is at 1,053%. That is the gainer. Number 4, we have Grok. Sora Grok is up 504% in the last 24. And number 5, we have Fuck Libra, or just Libra as the acronym, which is up 329%. As far as your top gainers, top 100 gainers and notable mentions, number 6, we have BlackRock, which is up 221%. At number 20, we have Pepe Trump, which is up 180%. At number 32, we have Drip. Drip is up 115%. At number 41, we have Trump MAGA, which is up 171%. At number 51, we have Koi, which is up 59%. At number 53, we have Moby. Moby is up 53%. At number 69, we have Zero Lend, which is up 44%. At number 77, we have Max. Max is up 38%. At number 86, we have Mambo. Mambo is up 33%. At number 91, we have Froggy. Froggy is up 22%. And sitting in your 100 spot for today, we have Dragon X. Dragon X is up 31% today. All right, guys, that is our crypto news. Let us move on. And let's get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be for July 16th, 2025. Starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Let's get it in. Aries, what you think about shapes your reality. So keep your mind focused on positivity tomorrow. Small hurdles may come your way, but it will all boil down to how you react. Stay focused on what goes right and avoid overthinking the negatives. Speak words of encouragement to yourself and others. Taurus, nurture your body, mind, and soul. Tasks may be many, but do not neglect yourself from time to time. Eat well, rest when needed, and let your heart become familiar with uplift. A little self care will refresh your spirit much more than you expect. Then we got Gemini. Believe that everything you experience contributes to your growth, no matter how unreadable something might seem at the time. A sudden conversation or event might bring forth an invaluable lesson to you. Maintain an open mind and refrain from judging before the time. What happens now sets the stage for the greatness that you are being prepared for. Cancer. Reflect and reset your intentions tomorrow. There may be an overload of emotional moments or distractions, so take a moment to listen to what your heart says. Consider what is important for this point on and what directions you wish to pursue. Cling not to old thoughts that no longer favor your directions. Now we got J sign, Leo. Be yourself when interacting tomorrow. A stronger presence emerges when one speaks and acts from the heart. Do not put on a front or feel the need to suppress your feelings to gain a friendship. Let your essence flow with warmth and honesty. The moment you are real, people will respect you more. Be proud of your uniqueness and believe that clarity will follow when you stay true to your conviction. Virgo, welcome to the transformations tomorrow will bring. There comes a moment when the opportunity presents itself to view oneself in a whole new light. Stay away from resisting the change out of fear or habit. Release the old that would otherwise serve no purpose going forward and allow thoughts drifting in a new direction to pave the way for your growth. Libra, have your heart guide your choices tomorrow. A true reason does exist, but now is the right time to listen to what you feel deep inside. Whether it's about a person, a decision, or a change, your feelings will be your wise guide. Do not neglect the sensation of peace that your soul stirs within you. Then we got Scorpio. Forgive and free your spirit tomorrow. You are probably already carrying the weight of an ancient injury or misunderstanding. Anger fuels the barricade against exercise and peace, as does hurt. Let go, choosing not to forgive for the sake of others, but your regeneration. Forgiveness is not forgetting or denying an incident, it means breaking the chains to what has been left in the past. Sagittarius. There may be a breakthrough moment that opens your pathway. What an idea, a conversation, or a sudden realization could put things in clear light for you. Stay alert and trust your instinct. You may have been waiting for a sign, waiting for a solution. It may appear when you are least expecting it. Be ready to move the moment it does. Then we got Capricorn. Stay focused on what truly matters tomorrow. You may find yourself distracted or under pressure to handle too many things at once. Slow down and realign yourself with your main goal. Let go of thoughts that do not add value to your calmness. Discipline is your gift. Focus it where it matters the most. Success comes steadily when one sets focus on important things. Aquarius, be kind to yourself throughout transitions tomorrow. You may be navigating emotional or mental tides that feel uncertain. Do not rush to fix everything. Give yourself time to adjust. Treat your heart with softness and kindness. Rest when you feel like it and speak kindly to yourself. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Come what may, your inner powers shall shine tomorrow against any adversity. Even if now and again the day brings emotional storms and highs, you do not have within you a great capacity to stay calm and firmly grounded on the earth. Do not let petty things erode your belief in yourself. Breathe from the bottom of your heart and just listen. You may be surprised by how well you hold up through it. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow, July 16th, 2025. Like I said, we like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Shout out to the 52 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you every day when we do our show. And let's get into our last segment of the night, which is our conspiracy theory. Let's get into it, guys, and see what is going on in this crazy world we call Earth. So, tonight, we're going to question the water that's flowing through every tap across America. Because what if our water isn't just clean or safe, but actually weaponized with hidden hormones that soften men, destabilize families, and blunt our collective strength? We're chasing the chemicals, the filters that miss them, and the elite agenda behind it all. So let's get into the treated water, and which equals clean water. What is what they call clean water? Municipal treatment systems stop pathogens, but they don't filter out pharmaceuticals or hormones. An AP study found traces of antidepressants, heart medications, sex hormones, steroids in 24 major U.S. metro water supplies. Harvard notes massive feminizing effects on male fish downstream from wastewater plants due to estrogen contamination. That means that you're drinking more than H2O. You're ingesting a cocktail of endocrine disruptors. So, bottled water isn't safer. It may actually be worse. Plastic bottles leach a lot of different microplastics, endocrine mimicking chemicals into your water. Bioassays show that 61% of bottled waters produced estrogenic or androgenic responses mirroring hormone activity. Fans on Reddit point out that 90% of anti-androgenic activity in popular bottled water brands. So, 90% of all water brands have anti-androgenic activity in it. You're the safe choice that everybody thinks is safe can actually be adding to the problem. Symptoms and societal shifts. Endoc- uh, Endocrine distributors are linked to lower sperm counts, decreased fertility, early puberty, and male feminization. In wildlife, male fish become hermaphroditic downstream from treatment plants. EDCs like phthalates, PFAS, plastics are tied to hormone sensitive cancers, metabolic issues, and mental health disorders. Could this be why we're seeing more emotional volatility, identity confusion, and reproductive issues in men and women? Well, that is for you to find out and for me to kind of open that path for you to get into it a little more. So let's get into the whole elite agenda of it and destabilizing the traditional role of what a man and a woman is. There's a Texas bill that aims to test water for birth control and gender affirming medications, mostly symbolic, but revealing the conversation is happening now. So, it is starting to make people think, like, what is going on here? These chemicals effectively act as a quiet feminizer, weakening traditional masculinity and eroding generational lineage capabilities. Imagine a global population increasingly emotionally pliable, psychologically compromised, unable to fulfill traditional roles or resist centralized control. Is this a coincidence, or is this something that is being engineered and there's much more sinisterness to it? So, spring water is your only true option here, guys. If you guys really want to get away from this whole craziness that is going on in our water system, you have to get into untouched spring water, which is in the springs that are coming out. It keeps its natural mineral balance. There's no hormones or chemical additives into it. You have mass marketed purified waters with reverse osmosis or bottled varieties which call themselves alkaline, but at the end of it all, that's not your true spring water. Your true spring water is something like um, water that's coming from, I would say, like Iceland or the Fiji, even like Fiji water. It's a true water that is coming from spring, but it is in a plastic bottle. So you have to kind of look at the plastic that they're putting into. And, at this point, we don't have a lot of different varieties. So you really have to look at the plastics and get the best plastic that this water is coming into, or else you can also get into water like Voss. Voss is also natural spring water, and it does come in a glass bottle. So that is also another good, I would say, way to get out of that whole, system that they're putting us into when it comes to your drinking water. If strength, clarity, and reproductive vitality matters to you, real spring water is the essential for it all. So, what can we do, to kind of let our people know about what is going on and why people are feeling the way they're feeling and the things that we're seeing in today's society is happening? Well, first off, we could switch to spring water or install reverse osmosis carbon filtration systems in your home. That's going to help a little bit with some of this stuff. We can definitely avoid plastic bottles and containers, choose glass or stainless steel. We can support laws requiring pharmaceutical removal from municipal water when the we can educate people, and the more people we awaken to these kind of things, then it will trickle down into government, where then they will look into this matter a little more. So yeah, so that being said, we have to spread awareness. Most people have no idea their water is softening their bodies, minds, and disrupting families, generations of families. So for my final thought, guys, they want us softer. Obviously, they want us less resistant, less fertile, less rooted. We have AI coming out. We have robots now. We, the humans, are replaceable now. We are not needed in this work productivity of the elite anymore. So, of course, they're going to want us men to not go against them. They're going to feminize us. They're going to do what they need to do to make us more sterile and stop populating this earth, because they don't need us that like that anymore, guys. So, it is a strategic plan. I'm telling you, this is a strategic plan coming from the top. So we have to stop what they're doing, and we have to, get water that's good for us, because water is life. And without water, nobody's surviving, because no food is going to grow, and we as people will never grow either. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, we need to stay alert, stay strong. We need to awaken and let other people know about this. We need to have water testing guides in our water. We need to let others, question this, so that it does move down to the government levels, and then we're able to, have a nice talk about this, of what we can do to prevent things like this from happening. All right. That being said, we got the knowledge log in the house, and they are saying he was just with Sam and Colby like 6 months or so. So I don't know what he's talking about. He probably maybe about the movie Dreamcatcher, but it looks like yeah, that is what the knowledge log has said. And infinite improbability is saying there is a spring in Ashland, Oregon that is rich in lithium. They pump it through a drinking fountain and treat it like a tourist attraction. Lithium is used to treat people with mental disorders. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Even spring water. I mean, you have so much different minerals in your spring water that are so good for you. People think that water is just water, but no, spring water, you're getting vital minerals that your body is lacking. And people that tend to not drink water, that's why they develop a lot of, especially in men, if you don't drink water and you don't flush yourself out, water is so important to you that if you don't drink it as a man, you pretty much are guaranteed. And this happened to my father, because he never drank water, but you're guaranteed to get kidney stones, because then you get calcification inside your body from not drinking water. So you definitely need water to be able to process your body every day, to let your organs, do like natural process and filter all the stuff through you, that's good and bad. So yeah, guys, we definitely need good water. A lot of good water. Oregon is a great place for getting like good water straight from the spring type thing. All right, guys. Well, that is pretty much the end of our show. Shout out to the 55 people watching. Like always, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And for our final part of the show, like always, me and Jay are going to do our final words of wisdom for you guys. So, Jay, what do you have for our average day Joes?
Today I will go back to Aristotle. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. I'm going with that one because in order to achieve excellence, you need to take the proper steps, proper action. You can't just rely on luck. You know what I mean? You actually have to break it down and really have strategic and thoughtful planning, so you can
Right.
work smarter. Working hard is great. I work hard, but I love to work smart just as hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the more you work smart, you actually can take the foot off to work, for your harder part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's very important to have that, you know, commitment to quality and excellence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I'm going with that one today. You know what I mean? Got to make sure you stay focused and just do everything, you know, excellent so you can get to
Right.
that level.
Right.
You want to achieve excellence. That's always the goal with everything. So,
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, focus, right? That at the end of the day, it's all about the focus, right? Because if you're focused on your goals, then you're going to be focused on your life and your path, right?
on everything, just complete focus, clarity, just know what you're doing, have the plan and execute.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys, and kind of going off of what Jay is saying to finish off the show with our final words of wisdom for you guys. So, as we close today's show, remember this: it's not about how much you do, but how aligned your actions are. A focused mind can accomplish in minutes what scattered energy takes years to manifest. When your purpose is clear and your path is wise, you don't burn out, you break through. That's why they call it a breakthrough. Work is sacred when it's smart, not just hard. So direct your energy like a beam of light, not a wildfire. And that way you're going to stay laser focused on what you're doing and not scattered all over the place with all your energy. And you'll be able to basically accomplish anything that you want in this life, but you have to focus your energy on that thing and not be scattered all over the place, because then you're putting out intentions into the universe that are scattered, and the universe is not going to take you seriously because you don't even know what you want. So to end the show, I'm going to go with a quote by Bruce Lee, of all people. And this is what Bruce Lee has to say about this: the successful warrior is the average man with laser like focus. So that simple but very true and a powerful statement said by Bruce Lee. So stay laser focused, guys. And until next time, stay aligned and always honor your time and energy. That is it for us. Health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto of the show. We're going to get in one last chat from Infinite Improbability, who says, from firsthand experience, the Lithica water, as it is called, tastes like carbonated seawater, bubble and salty. I believe it. I believe it. That's all the minerals. That's why when you go to like hot springs, you smell that sulfur and stuff, but that's oxygenated water that's really good for you. The more oxygen there is in the water, the quicker you're going to heal from things, and the more better you as in your body is going to feel when you're inside that kind of water and the minerals that is given out. All right. Thank you so much for being here. If you missed it, we did go live yesterday at the gym for you guys. So please don't forget to check that out. And we are going to be doing something special for you guys. So, me and Jay, we did have a discussion today, and we are going to start doing a live for you on Tuesdays as well at the gym. So, in case you guys really do miss us so much that you do want to see us again, and you cannot wait until 8:30 tomorrow Pacific time, well, good news for you. We will be back on live within the next hour or two. So just just hang on in there, and we're doing a double one today. We're gonna go hard for you guys. We're gonna show you guys. We're gonna do chest day today, and then after chest, we're actually gonna just spend a whole another hour at the gym for you guys, and we're gonna do what we're doing, shoulders as well.
Yep.
So we're doing chest and shoulders for you guys today. So yeah, we're gonna have a long little live at the gym for you guys. So just check us out there. We will be there in about an hour or two. Thank you again so much for watching. Shout out to the 59 people watching. We will be back tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time for the Average Day Joe's podcast for you guys. And until then.